Hello, in this video is addressed to my twin flame Shia. Hi Shia. For others watching, I thank you for watching. I don't feel that well. I'm probably going to try to lay down. After this, I'm still demonically possessed. They're going to control my voice. Some of these criminals, dozens of them, that don't really have much else to do, know that I'm going to make this video, which has to be very embarrassing for them because I'm making a video and there's nobody watching but you, Shia. Why is it so important? Why is it so important that they have to mess up what I say to you when I have very little to no views? And they're trying to, they play with my face, Shia. They're doing things to attack you. And I don't know what they're doing to attack you. However, I know that they're attacking you. So I don't feel good. It's been several days of me feeling sick, and I can't afford to get a cold. But I'll tell you what happens. Typically at the end of the month I get sick because I get low on money and low on food. And luckily I did something good. I made sure I had plenty of water for the end of the week. And let me see if let me show it on the other camera. And they're playing around. They time it, Shia. They time when I'm walking away from the camera, playing with the way I walk. I'm not sure how much they are attacking you. I don't think that, they are though, Shia. And mostly it's something to just ignore. But with my voice, my vocal cords, you can't, it's painful. I used to get extremely tortured after these videos and watching them. Like a punishment torture, however, it really doesn't matter. I get punishment torture 24/7 non-stop, so it really doesn't make a difference. So I'm probably going to try to lay down. I've been using my headphones a little too much because I've been playing the ruckus and the frequencies specifically at the times when I'm getting tortured the most, and which is, you can't play your music loud in the middle of the night, so it is making my ears a little bit sensitive. They just feel a little bit sore, so I have to be careful with the headphones. And I'm going to talk about you, Shia. And obviously, well, I'm not gonna, that's, and they're starting to play with my face now every time I look at you in the video. However, I do get happy every time I look at your video and smile, but they're trying to do something funny with my face. Because they're like trying to make fun of me. So I'm still doing the ghost point, and something I did for while I was listening to ruckus was I put my pillow up like this and held the acupoint right here. So I did this for probably 2 hours straight, and that was hurting the demons really bad. You could tell it was working. I could tell it was working. And so I did that with the Quran, with the Yeshua Allah playing, with the speaker around my root chakra area on the side. And I think that's why I got wicked attacked like a half an hour later. Because if I do something really, really, like, if I like do some kind of Lumerian technology that's really, really, like, more than, like, more powerful than the other times that I do things, I get a more severe attack. But that's not always true. There's psychology about the timing of when they use the AI weapons against me. So now I'm going to show you the vintage photos. I don't have a lot because I'm not feeling well, and actually there's like at least 20 or 30. There's at least 20 or 30 photos. My lips have been painfully chapped. They've ripped. This is ripped. Hurts. This has been going on my whole life. So now I'm going to show you the vintage photo, Shia. And part 1 is uploaded. These are marmalade. So I found another Tumblr at the end of the food research today, and I'm going to continue with it. It's called Old Recipes Compendium, and they have a lot of vintage recipes. This is marmalade pinwheels. So they're pinwheels, like a pastry with marmalade in it. I like marmalade. I don't eat it that often. I've only had marmalade a few times in my life, but I like it. This is cherry marzipan cakes. Cherry marzipan cakes. This looks like different chocolate and candy. Looks really good. Cherry marzipan cones. Cherry marzipan cones right here. This is Monterey spaghetti. Monterey spaghetti. I really do like olives, and I really would like to eat like black olives, but not in the can, because the canned ones seem to make me itchy. I thought that maybe it would be a mold. However, I don't think that's true. I don't think there's mold in the olives. So this has spaghetti, ripe olives, ground beef, clove of garlic, onion, olive, chili powder, tomato sauce, and sharp American cheese. That looks really good. This is a tuna melt, and ow. So it's just so hard that I made a cut. This is tuna melt. Toast with tuna, sliced tomato, shredded cheese melted. This looks really good. This is old-fashioned cherry almond cake. That looks really good. I'd like to make that. Cherry angel fruit cake. This looks really good. With the whipped cream and cherry too. Cinnamon and ginger stewed apples. I like the idea of putting ginger in the cinnamon and stewing it. I have a problem with texture with fruits, but then I find myself having a problem with the texture of vegetables. Then I find myself having a problem with the texture of all foods. So it's not about the texture. is some kind of AI and some kind of eating disorder. Coleslaw with blue cheese dressing. That sounds really good. I would definitely eat that. I love blue cheese dressing. I know you're not picky like me, Shia. You like all foods, different kinds of foods like me. This is a vintage fruit ad, blue cheese. And they put it on a wedge of lettuce, and then they put it on some kind of burger. It could be like a fish burger or a hamburger. That looks good. This is grits cakes. I don't know. I think I've had grits like maybe once or twice. I'd like to eat more grits because corn is good for you, and I love corn products. So this grits with shrimp, grits cakes. Pickled shrimp. I've never heard of this. Pickled shrimp. That looks really good. And they put the pickled shrimp on like a salad. This has capers. I've never tried pickled shrimp. This is firecrackers. Firecracker oysters. I found this on a vintage restaurant cookbook, family restaurant cookbook. I'd like to research more vintage restaurants recipes. Firecracker is spiced oyster crackers, and then I kept looking through Google Images and saw these Old Bay oyster crackers, Old Bay seasoned oyster crackers. These look good. Cherry bread. Maraschino cherry bread with frosting. This looks good. This is hot pepper bacon jam. Hot pepper bacon jam, and obviously we wouldn't really eat that because it has pork in it. However, we could make it. If we don't make it, we could probably find similar. Anchovy dip. Anchovy dip. I would like to try that with chips. Vintage 1950s anchovy dip. This is HP sauce. I've never tried HP sauce, but I'll tell you what's in it. And Shia, I'm assuming you probably have had more foods than I have. You probably tried more foods than I have. Oriental fruits and spices blended with pure malt vinegar. That sounds really good. To put on different meat like a mustard, and it's just as wholesome. This looks good. Curried cheese dip. I think they put the curried cheese dip on a piece of toast. I really love, I like curries. I like curry powders. I like curried food. I'd like to eat more curried food. This is a vintage food ad of putting buttered toast. You butter the toast, you put it on the waffle maker, and then you add butter, maple syrup. We're gonna have to try that, Shia. This is a Hunt's vintage ad, Hunt's tomato sauce with making shrimp cocktail with horseradish and tomato sauce, probably ketchup. I don't know what's in it, but it has. I like this platter because they put green olives and celery on the platter. And something I got more possessed because I used to be better at cooking. And also with a stroke, but I think it was just the possession. I believe a a lot of my soul and even my spirit, because my spirit, part of my spirit died. My creativity kind of got stolen. So I'm going to check and make sure that the part 1 posted. And if I look bad in these thumbnail photos, and if I look bad in these videos, I'm kind of making a point that I don't really care what I look like because I'm so sick. It has to be proved that my visual, if I looked healthy and really much better looking than I do now, it's not going to show the 24/7 torture I'm under. I have to be, because I'm on these videos every day, I have to make it obvious, and I can't, like, if I don't wear makeup, this is actually foundation over my skin. If I don't put foundation over my skin, I look awful. I look extremely awful. So, and I have to be careful because I've been getting kind of doing too much. I'm actually working with this Lumerian technology, where I mean this is real hard work to fight all of this torture, and it's actually like a full-time job just to be alive. And this has been going on my entire life. It's work. It's work to stay alive. So this is Philly dip, Philly cream cheese dip, and I really like how they put the plate with a bowl of dip, and they put half pretzel, half chips, so it's a little bit healthier and a little bit lighter. Because if I eat too many chips, I get kind of sick. These are potato chips. And this is a nice dip platter, a dip bowl, because you can put 4 different types of dip. I think that would be a good idea, Shia. This is Philly Hostess dip. I wrote down this recipe. Did I write down it? Yeah, I did. I wrote this recipe down. I'll tell you what's in it. Cream cheese, 3 tablespoons of milk, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire, 1 tablespoon of mayo, 1 teaspoon of mustard with added horseradish, and then garlic, salt, paprika, and you serve it with corn chips. I've eaten chips and dip, not a lot, but when I do, I really like it. And I never usually think to eat it with corn chips, but I think that's a really good idea to eat dip with corn chips. This is a jam, peach loganberry. I've never heard of that. That sounds good. Vintage jam tarts. This sounds really good. So that's everything for the vintage food. So now I'm going to talk about you, Shia. Yeah, so I'm going to try to rest. I don't have the physical capability of doing the energy work on my root chakra because of my arms. I did it an hour yesterday, and I do this. I can't do that a lot because I feel, and they could be using AI to make me feel like it's damaging, but when I looked at my thumbnail photos of my face, I have to be careful. I have to be more careful because sometimes well, not sometimes, I do overwork. I overwork my brain, I overwork my body, and I can get in trouble because I am in a, and you can too, Shia. Even though you don't have a stroke, you're extremely sick like me. So we have to be careful, Shia. And right now, it's like I'm in a purgatory, and I don't really do much of anything besides getting tortured and do the spiritual ascension things. But these are some things I want to do with you, Shia, when we're together. Have themed dinner nights, so we have dinner from different countries. And like different foods from different countries. And I want to create bucket lists with you, Shia. And sometimes when I say your word Shia, it could be like some kind of trigger for you, and I'm not trying to do that. I do like to say your name a lot in these videos. So I wrote fondue cheese. I don't think I've ever had fondue cheese. I don't think I've ever had fondue. So I'd like to have fondue cheese, Shia. Have hot chocolate with cookies with you. Use questionnaires, so we can use questionnaires to ask questions. Adult coloring books. I really want to use my new markers. I gotta get these prayers out before I forget. Because this was very good yesterday. I haven't done those. I noticed something different when I was saying them. I want to watch self-defense videos, Shia. I'd like to research dinner kits with you, and then we can make grocery lists based on the dinner kits, so that we make grocery lists specifically for dinners to get the ingredients of everything for the dinner. Do couples fitness videos with you, Shia. Watch virtual trip videos with you. Have breakfast for dinner with you. Definitely cook together. I prefer cooking. I think we're going to be cooking together every day, usually. And we're definitely going to pray together. So now I'm going to talk about you. Shai, you have your guard up. And it's good that you do. And you're very cautious and sensible. And you're not easily swayed by others. And because of what you're going through. And you have a very distinctive, highly original voice. And you're not waiting for things to happen, Shia. You are trying. And you're a survivor, Shia. I want to make sure that I try to rest. But the problem is, every time I try to rest, I get attacked. However, I did get more sleep than usual, but I was woken up. I was actually tortured in my sleep and woke up from the torture in my sleep. The REP torture actually woke me up at 6:30 a.m. And you have a sense of urgency, Shia, and that danger is near. And you're going through unbearable torture like me. So even though, but the thing is, when you look at like victims' videos, like being interviewed about the crime that happened to them, it really diffuses the crime. So you have to realize that what I sound on these videos could really be diffusing and minimizing the amount of torture and pain I'm in. You've gone through a lot of danger, Shia. And you were following the instructions of the Lumerians. And you have broad interest like me, Shia. And you're very restless because you're not getting enough attention, Shia. And you like to try new foods like me. You're not picky. You have high self-esteem. You're very perceptive, and you're working with a vortex, Shia, like me. And you're very balanced, even though we're kind of unbalanced from the torture. And you have a very peaceful, smooth demeanor. And you have been abandoned, Shia. And you're I'm going to be able to help you. You have had psychological despair. And you have very deep-seated anger. And you get easily angry and irritated because you're just in so much pain, Shia. You're in so much pain from the torture. Is there anything else that I need to tell you, Shia? I don't know where my pendulum went, so I'm going to use the backup pendulum. Luminaries of the Most High, can you please tell me what Shia needs to hear? Yeah, I made this video a little bit early today because I'm not feeling good. I just need to rest. You're feeling a lot of anger, Shia, and you have to release the anger. I have a lot of tension and anxiety in my stomach today. So when you feel that anger, Shia, and breathe, imagine a ball, purple ball expanding, a purple ball of energy, an orb of the violet flame expanding and shrinking in your stomach when you inhale and exhale. And if they block you from being able to breathe, what do I do? Still try to picture the ball of energy expanding. And don't worry, Shia. I'm not always upset. I think about you and I get happy, Shia. And we're clearing the trauma with the AI deactivation. And I feel like the prayers are working a little more. And I feel like I'm having more faith now that I have some of my soul back. It feels like I can actually feel like I have faith because I was so demonically possessed. If my spirit was shattered to pieces and I didn't have my soul, how could I have faith if I had that demon possession? So I'm going to talk to you tomorrow, Shia. I'm going to try to just rest, Shia. And Shia, you should be resting too. So I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. I love you, Shia. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching.